Liam, though, in the Aston Martin improves to P13, and now the two Red Bulls and Alfie, P6. And now it's all on eyes on CJM. Can he get pole or can he get P2? If he gets P2 or P1, he is champion, but there's more drivers to finish behind him. Ocean only goes P13 at the moment as Dylan goes into P5. More drivers now crossing the line. I want to spectate CGM though. Dom P9, Ozzy Monjo's P18. CGM now has invalidated. CGM's invalidated. Oh. He is not champion now. He is not champion as Hughes and Focus now retake the two positions. 26.8. Hughes Morgan though 27.2.
That is an unreal lap.
Anyway, 5 red lights for the final time in Division 3. We're here in Bahrain for the season finale. Lights out and away we go. I think Focus did get a pretty good start there, but Hughes Morgan right behind them. Is Hughes Morgan going to look to make the move? And he's going to go down the inside. Can he get the move? No, he doesn't. And he has to back off slightly. CGM up into P3. Past Rocket Reese on the start. That is crucial for his championship hopes. But is Rocket Reese going to try and look for it back down the inside? Going into turn 4, no, he can't. Going wide, there is Liam as they exit out of turn 3. At the moment, though, Rocket Reach just has to sit behind CGM. Tim starting in P5 as well. Obviously, they are your predicted strategies. And Dylan there going through sector. Or going into sector 2 there, but going down the inside is Whiffle on AVI, and is Ozzy Monjo's going to look to make a move here. Ozzy Monjo's has had a ballistic start, already up into P10. Always, I think that's Ransdell there, going to make a dive down the inside of Kalik as we go into turn 13, and I think he might have got that, but they're going to go wheel to wheel, going into turn 11, and in the foreground there, that is Whiffle and... I'm not too sure. there were two drivers going side by side, but up at the front, I think Hughes Morgan and CGM are going to try and make some moves here, as Hughes Morgan has to try and back off, and he's actually let his teammate go there.
Look for it there.
And CGM now in prime position here to try and take the win, as he has DRS off focus. And will he be able to get it into turn 4? He's going to pull to the inside, and he is going to go down the inside, and CGM now is in the lead of the race. He was already winning the championship, but I think that has just put one hand on the championship very firmly now, and he is just going to try and dominate this race to make sure that he has got that championship.
And Alfie went an insane dive bomb up the inside, but on the curb, bounces into the Mercedes driver, but manages to make the move stick.
But I think the Mercedes driver is going to try and send it down the inside.
Like Fernando Alonso.
Although in this case it was a Mercedes and not an Aston Martin. As Hughes Morgan has been able to get past Focus, and so is Rocket Reese as well, as Rocket Reese goes around the outside of the Williams driver, and the McLarens are currently at 1-2, and Rocket Reese has got that move around the outside, but Focus might try and look for it back down the inside. Can't get it though, but in the background there, that is going to be 3 wide momentarily, as FaZe Dom is going to try and make a move on Ransdell, but Ozzy Monjo's has to back out. FaZe Dom in P11, as CGM now takes the fastest lap of the race. Can he hold on to that now for the rest of the race? As Hughes Morgan 6 tenths behind, he might even try and hold up the rest of the pack behind, as our Whiffle there has got past his teammates of Matthew. Ozzy Monjo's goes for the move, and I think he tapped Ransdell, I think, maybe a little bit, and that has sent him all the way back down into P14. So after an amazing start, now finds himself in P14, and Alfie in P12. He hasn't really had the best of starts here, and I think Kalik as well might try and make it around the outside, going into turn 8. And can he get that stick?
That's an unbelievable move. On the hards as well.
Yeah, he does get a stick.
Great stuff.
As Malachi is going to try and defend off Liam. As Liam goes for it down the inside. Might even try and make a move on Ozzy Monjo's as well. Ozzy Monjo's has to leave the track. And I think Liam has just been able to get the move on Malachi. But Malachi is going to try and look for it around the outside. Going into turn 11. And he has got the wheel there. Can he hold it though?
Ooh.
And I think it's still going to be wheel to wheel, but I think Malachi has just gotten that position secured, and Liam has to try and fight it again, as Rocket Reese is going to try and send it down the inside there. So
they're together.
Avi's just gone shooting off there.
Oh, I don't see that.
Off the track, and he's lost 2 positions. Ozzy Monjo's has gone down to P18, so something must have happened to him, as the 2 Red Bulls have changed positions. Ocean now in the lead, and we have a yellow flag there in the back. That's Liam, who has unfortunately spun it on the exit of turn 11. Are the 2 McLarens going to swap here? Because Hughes Morgan is so close to CGM.
They should.
Obviously, CGM, you know, should be in front to win, but if they want to pull away, then they do need to try and think more about the team game and the long game rather than just trying to keep CGM in front. And they have made that swap. Whiffle has got past Dylan, but yeah, I think there was a bit of contact. Thankfully, I think both drivers have got on their wing, but there's a bit more contact, and that has allowed Whiffle to get the move. And now Tim is going to try and challenge on Dylan. Can he get the move down the inside into turn 4? And I think he has just got that move, but Dylan is still going to try and fight this round the outside. Now becomes the inside, and there's a spinner there. There's 2 drivers who have crashed there at the back, and we have a safety car. That was Ocean and Dom.
Help the soft runners so much.
Ocean and Dom came together going into turn 4 there, and Ocean has lost all of his front wing. FaZe Dom has only lost his end plate. Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect to see the hard runners in, but yeah, I definitely think the softs will be coming in. And yeah, the top four do come in. What is Whiffle going to do on the hards? Obviously, I expect him to stay out. And Dylan is taking the gamble on the mediums to go in. So is Tim. Matthew has stayed out.
Whiffle stays out.
Oh, there's been
so now the RBs are in a 1-2.
I think I saw an end plate flying off there. Obviously, Ocean and
Calic stays out as well, so Calic now up into P3.
Yeah, safety car restart. Whiffle is going to be leading us away, and his heel hasn't gone yet. When is he going to go, though? And he is leaving it quite late, and across the line they go, and his heel hasn't gone to full. Now he has gone, and he's in hot lap, but I think Calic has actually got that on Matthew, and Calic is going to try and make the move, going into the lead as we go on to lap 8, and he has gone down the inside of the V-Cup. Can he get it? No, he can't. Hughes Morgan as well, fighting with the Rocket Reese as Rocket Reese holds it down the inside. Rocket Reese now down, or now up to P4 as CGM has dropped down a lot. Down in P9 he is now, and AVI is right behind him. So is Alfie, and that could be crucial for the championship as well. And round the outside that was Focus, trying to make a move on CGM, just not able to though. And down to the back there, FaZe Dom tries to go down the inside of the Red Bull, and he has got the wheel there, but that was really late from the Sauber. And Liam spins once again into the wall, breaking his wing, and luckily doesn't DNF, but he is going to have to try and pit again. CGM is under pressure by AVI as AVI goes around the outside, and AVI gets the move on CGM. CGM now down in P10, and now Alfie in CGM are going to now battle in this race, and this is exactly what we want to see. The 2 championship protagonists going at it, but CGM has got a firm grip on that championship. But can Alfie do anything to try and win this championship for himself? And More Leader and Alfie making some moves there, and More Leader has got the move on Alfie, so that at least puts 1 car between the 2 protagonists. And Ocean there tries to make a move on Malachi. Down the inside he goes into turn 4, and Ocean gets up into P14. Yeah, Rocket going for it. Can Calic though try and make the move on Whiffle to get into the lead of the race? Down the inside he goes into turn 1, and I think he has firmly got the move there. He went a little bit deep, and there was a bit of contact, but Calic gets the move as Hughes Morgan goes down the inside of Tim. And I think Hughes Morgan was actually defending that off Tim instead, and Tim has to hold in P6. I think Focus there is going to have to try and look at his mirrors as Dylan is there, and Dylan just has to slot in behind.
And Whiffle with a 3-second time penalty.
Oh no! That is definitely not what he would have wanted. He could have been winning this race if he, if he was able to pull away, but obviously on the strategy that he was with that early safety car, it might not do him the best now. Anyway, going on to the straight then. Which of these 17 drivers are going to start making moves? Here we go, and I think one of them might be Whiffle and Calic. Obviously, Rocket Reese is trying to fight that as well.
You're going for the move on XRS Matthew as well.
And Whiffle has got back into the lead of the race, and Calic is still going to try and fight it down the inside. Can't get the move though, but Rocket Reese has been able to get the move on Calic as Calic had quite a bit of oversteer moment there, going through turn 2, if I can even get my words out, and Rocket Reese does get that move done. And I think Tim there is going to try and defend off Focus. Focus tries to fight it round the outside of turn 4. Can he get the move? And no, Tim is just being able to stay in front of Focus. I'll tell you what, Hughes Morgan is looking pretty close to Matthew, and Hughes Morgan is going to try to go around the inside. And yeah, as you say, Rocket Reese getting up into the lead.
Into P1, yeah. The question is, will Whiffle go for it on the second straight with the DRS? He's going to look for the outside. And Rocket, ooh, they've made contact, but Rocket just about defending the move.
As More Leader gets past CJM, and CJM now down is in P11. He is still in the champion, you know, he is still the championship leader as Alfie is right there behind P12.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Dylan going for a move on Focus there? Or Focus making a move on Dylan? And Dylan is now going to be under pressure by Avi as Avi tries to go around the outside. Isn't able to, though. He just wanted
that fastest lap.
Yeah, gets the fastest lap and then retires in the pits. As he is now going to try and look in his mirrors as Focus is right there. Focus has actually got past Matthew.
Kelly goes for the move on both of them!
Oh my days.
Off the inside! Where was that from?
What? Yeah, even I wasn't looking at that.
Yeah.
But Kalik now has the DRS as well to try and get past his teammate. And Hughes Morgan and Tim going side by side there as well. As I think that's our Whiffle there going really wide. And Kalik doesn't actually get past any of them. He actually loses the place to Whiffle. As Ozzy Monjos now becomes the next retirement. And now Tim and Hughes Morgan now trying to go side by side. And Kalik and Whiffle. Kalik finally gets the move, but going into turn 3, Tim is on the inside, but it is still going to be side by side between these two, between Whiffle and Kalik, but Kalik just is able to get it. Oh, and he has to back out of that one. As More Leader there is going to try and make a move on Matthew, but Matthew holds it around the outside and stays in P10. CJM has been passed by his team, has been passed by Alfie.
Oh.
Now, can Alfie make the moves into the lead? But even if he does that, CJM has still won the championship.
Yeah, it's going to take a miracle for Alfie to win it.
Oh, CJM goes even wider there. The pressure is getting to him. And Ocean now can try and put himself in front of CJM. And Ransdell might as well be able to get past CJM. Yes, he does. CJM is down in P14. And now all that Alfie really needs to do is get into the lead and win the race. And he has taken home the championship. As Tim there gets past Whiffle. Obviously, Whiffle with those harder tyres cannot get it.
The inside.
But I think Kalik just had the better exit speed there.
Defending.
Yeah.
Kalik.
Focus gets past Hughes Morgan as well, and I think Dylan might try and get it as well, going down the inside and into turn. Oh, bit of contact as they go into turn 4. And they are still going to be side by side, and Dylan is able to stay in front. Actually, no, Dylan actually gets gets past. CJM goes down the inside of Ocean. And he's now back down. He's now back up to P12, so he has won the championship back. But Alfie overtakes into P10.
Alec looking for on 2 cars again.
Why is he doing this? I mean, he has DRS off his teammate.
Him a little bit wide
that might be a post-race penalty. But Focus as well follows Kalik through, makes the move off of that. And now Kalik is going to try and chase down his teammate, but can he get there? Tim retakes Focus, but Whiffle as well is going down the inside of one, and he tries to make a move on Kalik as well, but isn't able to. And now he has ghosted through Focus, and I think Focus might be able to get in front of that one. CJM gets past Matthew as well, and down the inside goes Whiffle on 1. Might even try and get it on 2 as well, but he can't. But he's still going to be wheel to wheel with Focus. Oh, and there's a bit even more contact. But I think Whiffle is still going to be side by side with the Williams driver. Goes down the inside, going into turn 4. Can Whiffle make the move? As Whiffle has pushed Focus off there. A lot more contact as we go into turn 5. And Whiffle goes off the track there. And he has to let through 1, 2, 3 cars.
And he's off again.
And Avi gets the move. I think Ocean has to settle behind. Might try and get it on the straights.
Into the final corner on Kalik.
And Tim will have the DRS on Rocket Reese as well. As we go into turn 1. Yeah, Kalik with a massive snap. Can the Sauber, though, get into P1? As Kalik is going to try and refight the Sauber. He's not waiting. He's not waiting. And he does get the move into P2.
The Spanish Minister of Defense.
And Matthew and Ocean once again going at it. Matthew has actually lost a lot as Ransdell now out of nowhere tries to go down the inside, and he is going to get a wheel there on Ocean. Can Ransdell now get into P12? No, he can't, but around the outside goes Matthew. on the Mercedes. Can Matthew retake P13 here? No, he can't. Ransel just holds on there. Focus is trying to defend off Tim, and he's been able to hold it.
And goes really wide, and Tim with the switchback.
Tim really on his wheel there. Not really on his toes because he's driving with his hands, really. Yeah, the Hasses make the switch, and I think Dylan there makes the move on Focus, and I think Hughes Morgan as well is going to be trying to defend off Avi as Avi tries to go around the outside, and he has got the inside going into turn 2.
A lot of space there.
But yeah, Avi cannot get the move as the two Hasses once again swapping. Rocket Reese is still not out of DRS range of Kalik, so it's still going to be a little bit harder for Tim here.
Kalik absolutely no ERS.
And Tim has got it all in the world, and now he is on overtake, and he's going to try to go around the inside of Kalik. And he has got the wheel there. Can he clear him? No, he can't. There's Kalik, and Tim go off the track there due to the damage physics. And Kalik is lost, going down into P7. And Tim has gone down to P10.
So now Sanity's full up into P2.
Hughes Morgan and Avi, they're going side by side, going into turn 5. And into turn 6. Avi gets the move.
Well, Focus, look for it.
No, he won't. He'll sit behind, get the DRS, and try and go for it down the straight. Oh, Avi gets really close, but look at Hughes Morgan.
In the 10th.
I know, it's absolutely crazy close how, you know, this division. We were saying it at the start, and it is proving up to be there as Avi now gets into the podium positions as Hughes Morgan is going to try and look for it down the inside. And I think that's the driver going wide there as Hughes Morgan hasn't got the move, and he's actually been passed by Whiffle. CJM up into P7, more leader and Tim having a little bit of a battle there, and I think Tim has just been able to stay in front there. Oh, that's Alfie going for an absolutely ambitious dive bomb there and spins Tim round. And Tim now demoted down into P14. That is definitely going to be a post-race penalty coming for Alfie. And Ocean now is going to try and go down the inside of Ransel. Can he get the move done? There's a little bit of contact, pushes the Mercedes off track there. And Ocean gets the position. So does Tom, though, as Tom now goes around the outside, but can't make the move going into turn 10 on the Red Bull.
And that may just be championship over for Alfie. I mean, it was already tough enough. And
as Dylan gets into the lead of the race, going into turn 11.
He was just saying how much he wants this win. Ooh. Could it potentially be happening?
Malachi just spun it out the final corner. And he's lost his end plate. Was there a bit of contact, though, with Tim?
Whiffle was licking his lips right there.
But can he get it on the DRS? You can see the McLaren there trying to go around the outside, and I think he has, but Whiffle gets the move, and there's a bit of contact there with himself and Focus, and Focus gets up into P4, and I think Hughes Morgan as well is going to try and go around the outside of Whiffle. Can CGM try and follow him through? Let's ride on board with CGM, and you can see there Whiffle on the inside, and round the outside he goes. He just doesn't have the grip to do so, but Whiffle with some amazing grip on those old hard tires. 22 laps he's on those hards for. Is able to stay in front of the championship leader. How is Whiffle finding these grips? Or finding the grip? Oh. I've disconnected. Apparently Jamie's Wi-Fi just died. And it is going to be a 5-lap shootout for the final few laps of this race. Avi could honestly, if he gets an amazing start, Avi could be on to win this. Here we go then to 5 red lights after the red flag. And it's lights out and away we go. Can Avi get a good start alongside Rocket Reese to take the lead going into turn 1? I don't think he has. And I think Rocket Reese has been able to hold on to that pretty nicely. Focus has already got the jump on Dylan as we go into turn 1. And he has got comfortably past as well. Hughes Morgan trying to battle it with Whiffle as well, going around the outside, going into turn 4. Can Hughes Morgan get the move? and he's going to try and force our Whiffle to the inside. Yes, he does. The CGM taps the back of Whiffle a little bit there, but I think he will get away with that. And Tim and Face Dom as well, and I think Matthew gets past, and Malachi as well with a wonderful start as well, up into P12 for him, as Kalik I think has made up a few positions as well, but more leader and Alfie crucially have dropped down, as Alfie is now going to try and go around the outside of more leader. Can he get the move done on the inside? Our Whiffle gets the move back past, but our Whiffle has had some sort of issue. Alfie down the inside of more leader going into turn 10, but I don't think he has got the move there. Any moves being made going into here. Oh, Alfie and Malachi. As you see that, Alfie has overtaken Malachi. Yeah, I want to keep an eye on this top 3 here. Oh, Focus is getting really close to Avi. Can he get the switchback though? Going into turn 11 and 12. And he has got it. Focus round the outside. Gets the move on Avi. Now can Focus try and challenge Rocket Reese? Will ride on board with the Ferrari driver. Can he make anything on this? And he is going to try and follow Focus as we go past Rocket Reese. But there's been a contact in front of them. And Avi is just waiting for a moment to pounce. And he isn't going to get that just yet. He's going to have to stay behind at the moment.
No battery.
And Rocket Reese is going to go for it down the inside. And Rocket Reese has got the move, I think, just momentarily. But Avi is just there. And they are still going to remain side by side, these two in front in the 1-2 positions. And Focus just gets the move there. But can Avi try and make a dive bomb or anything? No, he doesn't. He stays behind. Thinks the better of it. As Razzle and Ocean there. Razzle goes or tries to go down the inside, but Ocean round the outside. He gets the move, but Face Dom as well is going to try and battle this down the inside of the Mercedes. He gets the move there, or he gets it well there. Can he make the move? And we're going to be on board with Zabra, and I think he has got it. Going wide there is Matthew. Or more leader, sorry. Avi is still behind this 3 in front, but they are battling hard. Ransel and Kalik still going at it, side by side, going into turn 12. Kalik with the inside, there's a bit of contact, and they were lucky not to end up with a crash there, but Kalik has knocked the bollard over there. But has Kalik been able to stay in the P12 spot? No, he hasn't. Or P11 spot. Kalik tries to fight it around the inside though. Can't get the move done though.
Big battery advantage from Avi.
Yeah, like I said, you know, P3 isn't really the worst spot. Yes, he does, down the inside. Can he get it on Hughes Morgan though? No, he doesn't. Tim has actually got the move. Has actually got the move done on CGM. Is down the inside. There is Alfie on Razzle, but gets a bit forced off there.
Into this corner, there's contact. Hughes Morgan spun round a little.
Tim actually improves into P6 actually. Always Matthew has had a spin there at the back. And that is him down in P16. Rocket Reese, Focus, and Avi still going at this. And I think that's our Whiffle who was trying to go around the outside of Dylan. Wasn't able to get the move done.
Avi has basically 100% going into the final lap. Rocket with
that's going to be interesting as Focus gets the move back down on Rocket Reese, but Rocket Reese round the outside he goes. Can Avi do anything? No, he can't. I literally don't know who can win this race as Tim tries to go around the inside of Whiffle there, going into the final couple of corners. Can he get the move done though? No, he can't, as he is actually going to be under pressure by the McLaren, but I want to see what Avi can do. Avi is burning absolutely everything, and he's going to go around the outside, but can he get it on Rocket Reese? No, he can't. And it's still going to be side by side with the Williams, but I think Avi has just been able to get that. He's into P2, and Hughes Morgan gets into P6. Tim and CGM stay in P7 and P8. And crucially, Alfie is still there in the bottom 10, and he is being passed by more leader there, as Ocean gets another 3-second penalty, as Hughes Morgan gets the move back on Tim. And Face Dom as well gets around the outside of Kalik. Ocean as well tries to fight this, but Ocean has been spun around there. And I think someone's gone wide there, and that's More Leader as well. More Leader has had a moment on the final lap as well.
Looking for help the inside, and he's hit both McLarens.
I think he's got it though, but he's going to still be under pressure. No, he isn't. That camera angle is quite deceiving. And now onto this next straight. Avi with 70%, 60%. Can he make the move on Rocket Reese to get to the lead of the race? He's going to be forced to take the outside line. Can Avi take the lead of the race? Still around the outside of Rocket Reese. Can he get the move? Rocket Reese is still there on the outside, and he is in front. going into the going into the entry point, but Rocket Reese fights it down the inside, and he is still going to remain a wheel there. Can it be Rocket Reese or can it be AVI? And I think going down the inside, and it might be Rocket Reese, but AVI is burning absolutely everything to try and stay in front, and going into the final few corners. AVI still holds it. He's been tapped a little bit, but he's been able to hold it, and AVI is going to come across the line to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Rocket Reese stays on to P2. Focus has finished in P3, the final place on the podium. Dylan finishes in P4. Whiffle finishes in P5. Tim in P6. CJM and Hughes Morgan in P7 and 8. And CJM is your Division 3 champion of the world in Season 3. FaZe Dom in P9 as well, Ransel in P10, Malachi finishes in P11 for the Scuderia Ferrari, but AVI has done an absolutely amazing job there to win this race. Alfie in P12, it wasn't really a race that he could have won anyway to get the championship. That has unfortunately gone to CJM.
There was 3 temps between the top 5.